Welcome to the post-fight scrum here. Yeah, listen, I thought we had some solid fights tonight. I think that Lima McFarland continues to impress me and our staff. Ryan Bader, he's a force to be reckoned with. So I thought we had some good fights, and happy to be here at Penn State. Everybody's super nice. The facility was amazing. Fans were great. And I love the cheers when Phil and Ed were in the cage and they started the Penn State chants. It was really exciting. Reminded me kind of being in Ireland when they started singing, right? I mean, it was something that I haven't experienced before. But we can open for questions and go from there. I don't, but I'm sure Dan can get it to you guys.
This is what you're wearing, say about the kind of promotional push you want to give to Lima at this point.
When she gave me the flower, I said, I really can't wear it here in the cage, but they brought all their family from Hawaii and they handmade these, so I thought I would take it home and give it to my wife.
I know you don't score fights typically.
Mm-hmm.
I know that Jimmy had it 4-0 Lima on the broadcast going into the 5th round, and 2 judges did as well, and one had it 2-2, and I think a lot of other people thought it was closer than a 4-0 fight. How did you see it?
Yeah, I think it was a 3-1 round going into the last round, and it was close because she was working that front leg with that shin kick, and those weren't. Some of them were kicking with the top of the foot, but some of them she was kicking with the shin right on the top of the thigh bone, and so those are the ones that take it out of you, and I think you can see the difference in Lima's fighting style. In that second round, she started taking a lot of shots to the leg, and I think it affected her ability to get in and try to take her down.
What do you prefer that?
You know what? This is always a situation where I want to get back to our home office and circle up with my guys, and we'll have another great fight for her in the next 6 months. But she's a champ now. She'll probably fight twice a year. We just signed a bunch of girls, in this weight class. And we're going to just keep on, getting other girls ready to fight her and having her defend her belt.
How pleased are you that given they both had 6 fights coming, one in the 8 and one in the 6, how pleased are you with the level that they showed tonight? Given that they are kind of near fights in a way. That the level seemed to be there, didn't it?
It was a world-class fight. One thing about martial arts fighting and MMA fighting is you can't just base it on the record, because how many jiu-jitsu matches has McFarland had? How much martial arts training have both competitors have? Because at the end of the day, these girls have been doing martial arts 10, 15 years. So this is not something, and that's why you see the composure and just the poise in the cage that you see, because it's not just the 6 fights you're seeing on the record, but it's the 15 years of training that leads up to it.
They look like elite athletes, don't they, as well?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Are there any future plans to sign a Lima State and another city like Philadelphia?
As far as coming back to Penn State, we'd love to come back here. I think that Ed Ruth would probably love to fight here, and Phil as well. I think they both had solid performances. I think you see the development of Ed Ruth. And one thing about Ed is he can wrestle with anybody, obviously. And now he's trying to work his striking and blocking, working how to defend the leg kicks and the jiu-jitsu. And so every fight that he has is going to be a challenge for himself. And I thought he did a good job tonight. And Phil did what he had to do to win. So that's how I feel about those 2 fights.
What did you think about Dawn Mazzato's comeback from that big AJ McKee head kick in his last fight, coming back strong tonight?
Yeah, you know what? Unfortunately, I didn't see that fight tonight.
Talk a little about the Speedy Claxton. Did you see that fight? I'm sure you saw at least the highlight of the game.
Yes, that fight is all over the place. It's gone viral. And I don't know what it is about knee strikes, but we have the Paul Daly knee strike against Brendan Ward. We have the MVP knee strike, and this one, it's a martial arts technique that's been used for thousands of years. And Bellator seems to have a lot of great knee strike knockouts.
What do you think of he told us when he came out from his little press conference, there was a message for the rest of the division, which was get your shovels, start digging graves, because it's all over for you.
Oh wow, okay. Well listen, we will see. I mean, that's the nice thing about being in the fight business is that you'll be able to test your skills at something. So we'll see how it goes.
Final one from me, Scott. I spoke to David Couture earlier, and he said he thought it was an inspired choice to come back to a place of great wrestling and resonance. And he said because, you know, if you continue to do that in places where there is great kind of wrestling foundation, the young wrestlers who want to wrestle know that there is a career in the market. There's nowhere for the guys to go after the amateur game. And is that part of your strategy going forward?
You know, it wasn't really part of the strategy. What happened was the university reached out to us and said, we would love to have Ed and Phil come compete here. Would you be willing to do a fight? And you know, it took about 6 or 8 months to make it happen because we were very busy, had a very busy schedule. But this fit perfectly and it worked out perfectly. From here, we're going to Dublin for the fights next Friday, and then we're going to Tel Aviv in Israel from there. So it worked out perfectly, and it was great. And you know, to be in a prominent university like this, and this is a university that I grew up watching on TV and follow the football program, follow the wrestling program when it started becoming great. There's just a lot of great things happening here, and you know, I'm proud to be here as a promoter and to host a show here.
What do you do next for Mr. Bader? I know that maybe it wasn't necessarily the first choice for him to fight, but based on injuries and other things, that's how it worked out. But do you now go back to something like a chemo?
Yeah, I mean, I think chemo is a natural choice. But you know, like I said, all these fights, what I love to do, I like to go back home, sit down with the team, because there's really a team of us that sit down and go over all the matches and put the fights together and put the best fights that we can. So I call it reshuffling the deck, and we'll go back on Monday and reshuffle the deck and start making some more great fights.
How to be on a college campus? Is there any difference this week?
I mean, it felt like fight week to me. You know, it felt like when you're around all the fighters and these guys are ready to go, and you know, you saw the production that we do. I think the production that Bellator does, and really it's all driven by Viacom and Spike TV, and you know, their commitment to mixed martial arts. It felt very much like a solid fight week for us, and you know, I think the fighters delivered. You know, at the end of the day, we put on the fights, but you know, they came out and they performed. So I'm proud of those guys. And
What's for Scott?
Scott, I think at Bellator 185 you mentioned you'd have an update soon on the heavyweight title picture. Anything to bring to us?
You know what? I don't have anything to give you right now, but maybe we'll show you. Give me another week or so. I always say that, right? Give me another week or so. Maybe give you 2 weeks, and then we'll have something for you guys.
Fair enough.
Thank you, guys.